Building on his reputation as Hollywood's icon of cool, recent insights reveal even more about Steve McQueen's life that leave fans in awe. Despite his tough exterior on screen, his childhood was marked by hardship, including a turbulent home environment with an abusive stepfather. As a young teen, he fell into trouble, joining a juvenile gang that brought him into contact with the darker side of life. His struggles eventually led to him being sent to live with his grandparents, where he had the chance to find stability. Throughout his career, McQueen's rough beginnings fueled his tough persona. Yet behind that image was a man who endured significant personal battles. Fans now learn that his resilience and drive came from overcoming early adversity, shaping him into a legendary actor whose performances continue to inspire. Many are surprised to discover how his challenging childhood contributed to his fierce passion and unique style that set him apart in Hollywood. His story remains a testament to overcoming hardship and turning obstacles into factors that pushed him to success. His life story continues to fascinate, revealing a man who fought through hardship to become one of the most memorable stars in film history. After facing personal challenges in his youth, Steve McQueen found a turning point in his life when he attended the California Junior Boys Republic in China. This organization was dedicated to helping troubled young people, and it played a significant role in shaping his future. McQueen credits the program with giving him a second chance by guiding him toward a better path. Before he became famous and achieved success in acting, McQueen worked in many different jobs to support himself. He was a carnival barker, which meant he spent time outside funhouses or sideshows, trying to attract visitors with loud calls and gestures. He also worked as a lumberjack, a physically demanding job that involved chopping down trees and working outdoors in difficult conditions. Additionally, he worked as a towel boy at a brothel, a job that likely exposed him to a harsher side of life at a young age. These experiences helped him develop resilience and strength, qualities that would later help him in his acting career. Despite his early troubles and the hard work he had to do, McQueen's life changed when he found support and opportunities that steered him toward success. His story shows how someone can overcome difficult beginnings with help and determination. McQueen's journey from troubled youth to Hollywood star was marked by these early jobs and his time at the Junior Boys Republic, which helped him find a better direction for his life. Later in his life, Steve McQueen was known to have lived very close to the famous drummer Keith Moon from The Who, and their relationship was quite memorable. One day, McQueen was in his backyard when Moon's bathroom light was left on and refused to turn it off. Frustrated, and perhaps feeling playful or annoyed, McQueen used a shotgun to shoot out the bathroom light, an action that showed his bold personality and sometimes unpredictable nature. This incident became one of the many stories fans and friends would tell about his adventurous spirit. Before this, McQueen found his breakthrough in the entertainment industry through the television show Wanted Dead or Alive. He starred in this series for 3 seasons, playing the character of a rugged cowboy in the American West. The show became quite popular and allowed him to showcase his acting talent to a wide audience. After finishing Wanted Dead or Alive, he chose not to return to television and instead focused on movies, where he eventually gained legendary status as a Hollywood icon. His early TV work and his real-life stories, like the one involving Keith Moon, helped shape his tough and charismatic image that people remember today. Because of his busy commitments to the television series Wanted Dead or Alive, Steve McQueen missed out on a chance to star in the famous film Breakfast at Tiffany's. The role that might have been his was instead given to George Papar. This missed opportunity is often seen as a small regret in McQueen's career, as he was an actor who wanted to take on more diverse and challenging roles but was sometimes limited by his existing contracts and commitments. At the same time, McQueen had a complicated and passionate love affair with actress Mamie Van Doren. Their relationship was well known in Hollywood circles, and it was characterized by its intensity. Mamie Van Doren was not only a Hollywood star on her own, but also involved with influential film mogul Howard Hughes. This connection added a layer of intrigue and complexity to her relationship with McQueen. Their affair was passionate and perhaps tumultuous, reflecting the complex nature of Hollywood romance during that era. Despite his success and popularity, McQueen's personal life was filled with these kinds of missed opportunities and intense relationships, making his story as much about his personal struggles and love affairs as it was about his film career. This combination of professional setbacks and passionate personal connections contributes to the enduring fascination with Steve McQueen's life story. During the 1970s, Steve McQueen's life was filled with notable events both on and off the screen. he shared a passionate affair with Ally McGraw, his co-star in the film The Getaway. This relationship was significant because McGraw was married at the time and left her husband for McQueen, which created a lot of media attention and gossip. Their romance was well publicized and added to the Hollywood glamour and drama surrounding McQueen's personal life. Meanwhile, McQueen's acting talents continued to earn admiration from critics, especially for his role in the film Papillon. His portrayal in that movie was seen as powerful and moving, earning him widespread praise. However, despite his strong performance, McQueen was not nominated for an Oscar for Papillon. Many believe this omission was not accidental. There is speculation that McQueen was blackballed by the Academy, possibly due to the influence of Ally McGraw's ex-husband, a well-known Hollywood producer. This idea suggests that personal conflicts and Hollywood politics may have affected his chances during award season. Throughout his career, McQueen remained one of Hollywood's most popular and intriguing stars, known for his rugged looks, cool demeanor, and intense acting. His relationships and career ups and downs kept him in the spotlight, making him an enduring figure in American film history. Initially, fans of Quentin Tarantino's film may recall that actor Damian Lewis portrayed Steve McQueen in a brief cameo in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This appearance captures a glimpse of the legendary actor, whose rugged charm and magnetic presence helped define an era of Hollywood during the 1960s. McQueen was well known for his cool demeanor and iconoclastic style, and Lewis's portrayal aimed to pay homage to his status as a Hollywood icon. Beyond the on-screen encore, it is interesting to note that Steve McQueen was not just a star, but also a person with generous demands that reflected his character. He would often request multiple pairs of jeans and razors on film sets. These requests were not simply for vanity, but served a deeper purpose, as he chose to donate these items to the school he attended during his youth. This act highlights McQueen's desire to give back and his connection to his roots, showing a man who understood the power of kindness and community support. His generosity extended beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, revealing a side of him that valued helping others and staying connected to his origins. This aspect of McQueen's personality offers insight into his character, illustrating how he balanced fame with a caring attitude, making his legacy more than just that of a talented actor, but also of someone who used his influence to support and uplift others. In the end, these small but meaningful details reveal a layered individual whose life went beyond the silver screen, emphasizing his human side and his desire to make a difference. Starting with the idea for a movie about a superstar and her bodyguard, Steve McQueen came up with this concept early in his career. He imagined himself in the role of the bodyguard and thought about the famous singer Diana Ross as the superstar character. McQueen envisioned a story where the protector's loyalty and dedication were tested by the glamorous world of music and fame. Although he never made this exact movie, his creative idea laid the groundwork for a film that would eventually be called The Bodyguard, which starred Kevin Costner as the bodyguard and Whitney Houston as the superstar. McQueen's concept reflected his interest in the relationship between a protector and the person they are guarding, and he was known for his passion for storytelling and action. Despite his many successes as an actor and a star of movies like Bullitt and The Great Escape, McQueen never received an Oscar award. He was only nominated once for an Academy Award, which was for his role in the film The Sand Pebbles. This nomination was a recognition of his talent and his ability to bring characters to life on the big screen, but he never managed to win the prestigious Oscar honor. Throughout his career, McQueen was admired for his style and charisma, but he remained one of the most well-known actors who, despite fame and respect, did not earn an Oscar win. His idea about the movie and his nomination history continue to be points of interest for film fans and historians, showing how even great stars sometimes go without winning the top film award. Although Steve McQueen is primarily known for his tough guy image and iconic roles in classic films, his family legacy continues through his grandson, Stephen R. McQueen. Stephen has made a name for himself as an actor, with notable roles in popular television series such as Chicago Fire and The Vampire Diaries. His presence on screen has kept the McQueen name alive in Hollywood and introduced a new generation to the family's acting talent. Meanwhile, one of the most memorable moments in Steve McQueen's film career involves the famous motorcycle chases in the movie The Great Escape. These sequences are considered some of the most exciting motorcycle action scenes ever filmed, and they stand out because McQueen wanted to include them to showcase his own skills. His contract for the movie allowed him to perform these daring stunts, which he did with great enthusiasm. McQueen was known for doing many of his own stunts whenever possible, adding a sense of realism to his movies. The motorcycle chases became legendary, partly because of McQueen's passion for motorbikes and his desire to bring authenticity to his performance. His love for speed and bikes was a big part of his persona, and he often rode motorcycles off-screen as well. These scenes from The Great Escape helped cement McQueen's image as a rebellious and fearless actor. They also helped set a high standard for stunt work in films, inspiring future action scenes. Today, both Steve McQueen and his grandson Stephen R. McQueen are remembered for their contributions to film and television, each leaving their own mark in the entertainment world. Many people know Steve McQueen as a talented actor, but few realize that he was also an avid collector of vehicles. Over the years, he built a vast collection of motorcycles and cars, which reflected his love for speed and craftsmanship. Among his prized possessions was a 1958 Porsche 356 Speedster, a sleek and stylish sports car that showcased his passion for classic European vehicles. He also owned a 1951 Chevrolet Styline Deluxe convertible, known for its timeless design and smooth ride, which he often kept for leisure and enjoyment. Another significant part of his collection was a 1956 Jaguar XSS, a rare and highly sought-after model that symbolized luxury and performance. Despite his success in Hollywood and his fame from many movies, McQueen kept his focus on these beautiful vehicles, appreciating their engineering and the thrill they offered. In addition to his love for cars and motorcycles, he was also connected to the film world through his acting. Notably, he starred in the acclaimed Western movie The Magnificent Seven, which became a major hit and solidified his status as a Hollywood star. However, McQueen chose not to participate in the sequels to The Magnificent Seven because he believed the scripts did not meet his standards or match the quality of the original film. He was known for his integrity and dedication to his craft, often turning down projects that didn't feel right to him, regardless of the potential fame or financial gain. His decisions reflected a desire to maintain the artistic integrity of his work, while also enjoying his personal passions outside acting. In this way, Steve McQueen remained true to himself, balancing a successful entertainment career with a deep love for automobiles and a cautious approach to franchise sequels that did not inspire him. Certainly, Steve McQueen was a well-known actor who gained fame for his roles in many movies during the 1960s and 1970s. In the movie The Towering Inferno, he starred alongside Paul Newman, who was also a very famous actor. However, their relationship was not simple. They had a rivalry, which meant they competed to be the most important or popular. They both wanted top billing, meaning they wanted to be listed first in the movie credits, and they also competed for lines or speaking parts in the film. This rivalry sometimes made the filming process more tense, but also pushed both actors to perform at their best. Later in his career, McQueen worked on his final movie called The Hunter. During the making of this film, McQueen was diagnosed with lung cancer. This was a serious illness that affected his health and made his last days difficult. Despite his illness, he continued working but eventually faced the reality of his health problems. Sadly, McQueen passed away from complications related to lung cancer at the age of 50. Before his death, he had undergone surgery in Mexico, which was controversial because some believed it may not have been the best choice for his treatment. His passing marked the end of an era for Hollywood, where he was remembered as a talented and iconic actor whose rugged charm and intense performances made him a legend. Although the focus is on Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward, some may draw parallels to other actors like Steve McQueen because of their prominence in Hollywood. But it is important to remember that this story centers on Newman and Woodward's long-lasting marriage and the deep affection they shared. They met during the play Picnic and quickly formed a bond that lasted over 50 years, which is rare in the entertainment world. Their relationship was admired because they managed to stay together through many challenges and changes in Hollywood. Newman faced feelings of guilt because he left his first wife, yet his love for Joanne remained strong, showing their commitment and sincerity. Throughout their marriage, they kept their connection alive with small but meaningful gestures. They often retreated to their quiet home in Connecticut, where they could enjoy peaceful moments away from the spotlight. Another special detail was their treehouse, a place they built together and spent time in, symbolizing their shared affection and close bond. Their marriage became a symbol of true love and companionship, inspiring many people who admired their dedication to each other despite the pressures of fame. Their story highlights how gestures of love, patience, and mutual respect can build a marriage that endures over decades and remains admired long after their time. After Paul Newman passed away in 2009 with his wife Joanne by his side, he shared his final words, which reflected his deep gratitude for the time they had spent together. His passing marked the end of an era for many fans and colleagues who admired his talent and kindness. Newman was known for his superb acting, his good looks, and his commitment to philanthropy. His death left a significant void in the film industry and in the hearts of those who knew him personally. Following Newman's death, Robert Redford, who starred alongside him in the famous film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, publicly expressed his deep sorrow. Redford recalled the moments they shared making movies and their friendship over the years. He also acknowledged how much Newman had influenced and helped shape his career. Redford spoke of Newman's generosity and the positive impact he had on everyone around him. Their partnership in films and their friendship extended beyond the screen, leaving a lasting legacy. Redford's tribute highlighted not only Newman's talents as an actor, but also his kindness and the importance of their bond. Their work together remains iconic, and Redford's words serve as a touching reminder of the great legacy Newman left